What's up, everybody? Base Shogun here again for a very, very special review. We have the Shogun Masters He-Man. So this is a Master of the Universe cross with Shogun Warriors. This is from Mattel Creations, basically the same as Hasbro Pulse. Yeah, this is huge. This is going to be a 2 feet figure. And I'm really, really liking the vintage box art. They really go all out on these figures. It's always a treat when a new one is released. And I've had this guy, he came in for a few days, but through work and just being busy, I actually haven't even looked inside the box yet. We're gonna do it right in this video. So yeah, I'm super, super excited for this review. And just before we do get into the review, I gotta keep it 100 with you guys. I'm gonna keep this review as unbiased as possible. I don't think it'll be a problem. I love this, but I'm having a issue with Mattel Creations right now. I'll do a video about it tomorrow, and I just wanna make sure it doesn't spill over into this video. But having said that, what's your favorite He-Man character or Shogun Warriors character? And remember, if you do like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. You guys have been killing it. We're almost at 140 subscribers, and that is amazing. All right, let's get into the review. All right, and I couldn't really do a review without really going over just how awesome this packaging is. You know, it has the Japanese lettering up there, the very classic kind of box suggestions, you know, with flying fist, almost 2 feet tall. And I brought one of my beater Shogun Warriors boxes in. This is the Guy King, and yeah, I just wanted to show you how much detail they really put into making this feel like a modern Shogun Warrior release, and I do really, really appreciate it. All right, guys, I know one thing for sure. I am definitely more excited than you are for me to open this. I have been waiting for days, and I can't wait. All right, let's get the top open here. Woo! Thank God for editing. All right, and the first try, very easily, we have the box. And there he is. He does come with an amazing sword. It is big. I don't see any kind of scratches or defects on my copy right off the way. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so I don't know about you, but I think this looks absolutely amazing right now. I would also like to point out, I think my other ones were supposed to come with this, but this was the only one that actually came with this certificate of authenticity. And it's really cool, like Mattel Creations X, Shogun Masters, all in metallic silver writing there. I'm just glad I finally have one. I do wish all my other ones came with it, because to my knowledge, they were supposed to. Okay, guys, and now to get him ready for battle, you just plug the fist in there. Ooh. One thing I do want to talk about, I don't remember if the Skeletors had ratcheting arms. I don't know if that's something new or not, but that is interesting. Anyways, enough about that. Okay. So, as you may have just saw, I tried to put the sword in and I did not have a very good time. I simply split it, and then it should, hey, there we go. Look at that. Very, very cool. That is a huge sword, and I could never do this to, you know, a copy, but I bet some guys are gonna custom paint the sword like metallic silver, and it's just gonna look amazing. All right, I'm gonna do some articulation and weapon storage. I'll see you in the next screen. Now, in classic Shogun Warriors fashion, this is not gonna have a ton of articulation, but that's part of the fun. He does have a 360-degree swiveling head there, as well as ratcheting arms, and those can go all the way around. As for leg movements, good luck. However, he does come with wheels, so he can roll into battle at your heart's content. Another thing I noticed immediately was this awesome sword storage. So if you are doing a display and you don't have room to have him holding it, well, there you go. You have another option there. And it wouldn't truly be a Shogun Warrior if the rocket firing fist didn't thunder out there like a son of a bitch. I do miss that about old toys. They did not wimp out on the missiles. So I'm firing from my table, and we will see what kind of range we're gonna get. Oh my goodness. That was horrible. I don't know if I got a bad copy. I don't think I did. That was pathetic. We'll try again here. Maybe a better angle. I can't lie to you folks. That was absolutely pathetic. And I don't know if it's for some safety regulation nonsense, but maybe I'm misremembering. I have rose-tinted glasses on, but I remember Skeletor's fists having a lot better firing radius, or range rather. Interesting. So that was horrible. Anyways, speaking of Skeletor, I have 2 of the 3 versions of Skeletor out on the table, and we're gonna solve this mystery right now. So as I was getting my Black Malice Skeletor out, I realized I'd never opened him. He's basically mint in sealed box. So given that he's a 1 of 250 released item, I think I'm gonna do his own video on him. And you don't have to worry though, because other than colors, the figures are the exact same. Here we have him with the Shogun Masters Skeletor right here. I don't think I've done any footage of this guy out of the box yet, and this is an amazing figure. Well, I remember when they released this and I first got it, oh man, that was something to behold. They did a really, really nice job. And I did confirm, if you listen, that's almost more friction. There might be a very loose ratchet. However, the arm is not loose at all. He-Man's, however, that sounds like a Titan Transformer leg ratchet. That's pretty heavy duty. I don't know if I like that, because the original Shogun Warriors, they didn't have ratcheting arms. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, I think it actually makes the figure overall better. It's just, I'm losing a little bit of the Shogun Warriors Retro Blast vibe. Okay, and now just to compare and my thoughts on these figures here. He-Man features a shooting fist. I did test Skeletor's and his range wasn't great either. It was better than his by a bit, I think. I'm digging this guy. I think he's awesome, but I think compared to the Skeletor, I think he looks better. You get a staff that fires missiles. We can do a little test right here of that actually. So like that. Boom. And that one does have pretty good range on it actually. Both of these figures are well over 400 Canadian as well. So these are not cheap. These are, you know, you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound. Yeah, and I'm just feeling the value was definitely more for Skeletor than it was with this He-Man. That's not to say this is bad at all, just how I'm feeling right now. Now for one of my favorite parts of the video, we're gonna do some scaling. So these are some collectibles you might have around your house, maybe not, and you're wondering, you know, how will this look with some of my bigger bots here? So here's a classic Shogun Warrior. I love this guy. Don't remember where I got him, but he's in pretty good shape. I do have the stickers to fix him up for repo. I'm getting around to it though. And over here, this is definitely more accessible. This is a Titan class Black Zarak here. And yeah, you can see they're all about the same size, and I think these guys look really good. If you wanted to display these guys kind of on top of your IKEA Deltor, for however the hell you say it, who cares? I think those looks great. I've seen people use big bookshelves and just stack them, and that also looks awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to give you my final review right now. So for my final review, let's see what we got here. So this product here, I believe 450 or more Canadian. The paint that is there is awesome. It is high quality plastic for sure. I appreciate the look. I'm always thankful when we get new jumbo size scale Shogun Warrior figures. But especially after playing, and whoopsies, for the review, he does have a firing fist, but especially after fiddling around with this guy for the review, this was a much, much better figure. Nothing wrong with this. I'm gonna go 8.7. You know, it is really good. I'm extremely grateful that we have new Shogun Warriors available. However, he doesn't have the missiles that Skeletor had. He has a firing fist, and his weapon is not only a staff, but it can fire the missiles. His sword feels like it was made out of a Head & Shoulders shampoo bottle. So, you know, it is what it is. I still really, really like it, but instead of taking a step forward, I do feel like we took a step back. And look, if they try to say, well, we added ratcheting arms, I don't know if we wanted ratcheting arms. Like, there was nothing wrong with the arms on Skeletor, and there's nothing wrong with the arms on classic Shogun Warrior figures. So that's my thoughts, guys. Can I recommend this guy? Well, unless you want to pay very, very steep eBay markup prices, which I'll put on the screen maybe right now. And you didn't order them from Mattel Creations, I wouldn't pay the markup for this guy. If you're a big Shogun Warrior fan, or an even bigger He-Man fan maybe, and you really want it, that's fair enough. That's your call. But especially for, if you're just a He-Man fan, that's a tough sell. You know, you're halfway on these to some really nice rare play sets. So guys, thank you so much for watching. And remember, don't let anyone or anything ever stop you from collecting.